Hello, my name is Socrates, and the concepts presented may offend you. Enjoy.
There I sat, like many times before, pencil in hand, beer in glass, and a beautiful woman beside me. Her face was unfamiliar, strikingly beautiful, and brought me to a happy place. We kissed, and for once in a long time, I felt like I belonged. My mind rattled from events I'd seen nights before. I dazed off. She said that she'd be right back and left for the restroom. I thought to myself, I might have found the perfect stranger. A few minutes passed, but I, not being entirely aware, did not correlate the fact she had stayed present inside. As a man entered the washroom, while in fact I questioned that she did not yet return, I assumed a man such as myself may have not kept her interest. Meanwhile, the fellow I could only describe as bearded was raping the woman I'd just met. Me, off in my own world with no way of knowing the events transpiring not 20 feet away, and as I noticed the door open, there she was on the floor, dazed out of her mind, and as I approached to see if she was okay, it dawned on me what had just happened. I waited for her friend to come to take her home, and searing through my mind, a painful realization that this cannot happen again. Years passed, and though the event had become nothing but a gripping memory, I never attended a bar in the same fashion again. Eyes wide open to the very real concept of human dysfunction, there in me I say to you, my reader, what is society when we do not socialize? How can we be a civilization without civility? And where do we draw the line between safety and fear? Leaving a man to live when he deserves to die, protecting his rights as a rapist over those of a defenseless woman, mocking every guideline to what should be seen in any constitution. The violent rage that incident put in me sparked flames that cannot be described in words. As I usher you to consider that the end to abortions of justice as I saw that day, and days after, were strictly the result of that which defines us as Canadians. It was never the fact we were polite, as politeness can be redacted with haste. This country has stolen the manhood from the brave and induced fear to make the strong, leaving me conclusive that any government without proper legislation in place is not only mocking its people, their rights and their freedoms. It mocks itself by nearly its own definition. For you pay your taxes to indulge in common institution, to own property, and most importantly for safety. The lapse in judgment this country has allowed leads me to believe we cannot trust those in power to display guidelines if they are unable to see the pain in their people's eyes, the dangers that await them, the fear that one's desensitized to when an innocent porn search led you to find rape videos as a top search in Canada. I wish you luck in challenging what has held my tongue for far too long. This bar is located on the Catherine Strip in Montreal. Do deny their patronage along with this Turkmenish hunting ground.
Like, subscribe and click the bell for notifications.